cop is trying to tase me!
Put your hands
The
behind your
cop!
back.
Help!
Put your hands behind
Help! Help!
Put your hands behind your back.
Help! Help!
Let me tell you something, folks. You can't fix stupid.
Hey everyone, how y'all doing? So, just so you know, Mario is not in this video. I just picked it because I thought it would look kind of amusing. Our star today's gentleman's name is Hector, and basically he excels at turning something that's a minor nothing into an epic something. Yet surprisingly, the police are pretty cool about it in the end, and he gets off pretty easy. But it just shows you how one bad attitude can get you into a lot of trouble very quickly. Alright, so here we go.
On February 20th, 2023, while on patrol, a deputy with Charlotte County Sheriff's Office saw a black go-kart with no lights make a sharp turn and failed to stop at a posted stop sign. Immediately, the deputy activated his emergency lights to initiate a traffic stop.
Get off it. Get off it.
Why?
Because you're getting stopped and I want you to stand up and get off it before you take off.
What did I do? What did I do?
You ran a stop sign. Get up and get off it.
I didn't run a stop sign.
Yeah, and it's on camera. Get up. Come to my car. You're going to get arrested for failure to obey.
Do you know I know the law?
It has begun!
And here we go. I know the law. Alrighty.
I'm glad you do, because I do too. Get up off the cart now. Traffic 5, Central Copy Stop. Over here.
Okay. No, show me my video.
You'll be on a electric golf cart on Whitetail and Canopy Court.
Show me a
Court and
video.
White Path. It's on my car.
Okay.
I need ID.
I don't have an ID.
Well, get over here.
Nothing illegal. Let me know the law.
Let me tell you this. If
Yeah.
you refuse to cooperate, you're going to be arrested.
No, I'm not.
Right now, you're going to receive a citation.
Hold on, let me...
So produce your ID. Thank you for turning that off. Produce your ID. You'll receive a citation and you'll have your day in court. If you refuse to produce your ID, as I'm requesting, then we'll go from there.
So I'm not sure how the law applies to go-karts in this case. Yes, it is a motorized vehicle, but I'm very sure already something like on the street, locally on the street, you still need a driver's license. If it's in Florida, so if you're in Florida, you know the law about that, link it below so we know what's going on.
Right. So I'm an unregistered vehicle. This is a go-kart.
I didn't say anything about it. Produce your ID, sir.
The vehicle
Produce your ID.
only does about 18 miles an hour.
Traffic fast.
So this
If you have
what?
another
Excuse
unit,
me. What
please.
is your what's your name? And what is your ID number?
What?
What is your ID number?
Hey, maybe it's Quick the lawyer, you never know.
Now
Okay.
produce your ID
And
or
why
I
are you
will arrest
stopping
you.
me?
Because you ran a stop sign.
If I'm on a where? Where did I run the stop sign?
Back there. Where I
Where?
turned around on you.
Where? Show me
Treadway.
where. Show me where. Show me.
I don't have to show you where. I had
Yes,
to
you
chase
do.
you to get you to stop. Now
You didn't
produce
have
your
to chase
ID.
me to stop.
Produce your ID or you'll
I'm on my
be
way
arrested.
home.
Okay, produce your ID.
I don't have an ID.
All right.
No ID on me.
What's your name?
I'm on a go-kart.
That's correct.
And see?
And you had no front light. You
Okay.
ran a red light.
There is a front
and
light.
Stop
Look.
sign. But it wasn't on when
There's
you
a
were
front light.
stopped.
Well, look, it's now that the sun is
Now that
going
it's
down,
on.
okay,
Come back
as
here.
you can see, it is 6:45.
You have
and the sun. There's a light in the front. There's a light in the back, and I
Well,
have
the light
done nothing,
wasn't on in the front.
and I have done nothing wrong. It's
So arguing with somebody over the phone is not going to help you at all. You're just delaying the inevitable, and the person on the phone can't do anything to help you except say, cooperate, and we'll deal with this in court. That's the best thing that person on the phone can say, but we don't really hear that person, what they're saying to him, but this guy is just making it worse.
6:45. Now
The
that
light-
he told me that it's getting dark, see?
It is
If
already.
you look, there's still sun. There's still sun around.
Sir.
Now it's getting dark. You can see it darker now
Produce your
because his lights
information,
are.
please.
I live in this community. My
Okay.
name is Hector. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go live on this.
Give me your
I
information.
don't have an ID on me. I'm not in a motor vehicle, a registered vehicle.
Right, but you're operating it on a roadway.
I am not. Look.
You're not? This is a road?
Do you know the law? I'm going to Google the law now.
Come back here.
No, don't touch me. I haven't done anything wrong.
You will be arrested if you
I have
don't.
nothing wrong.
At this,
Yes, refusing to identify, refusing to comply, possibly reckless driving, operating a motorized vehicle without a license, authorized driving on an unregistered vehicle. I don't know if go-kart calls it that or not, but he's got at least 4, maybe 5 charges right now he's facing.
point in time, you're refusing to cooperate with a
I
lawful
have
order.
done nothing wrong. I'm not.
What is your
I
name
haven't
and
done
birthday?
nothing wrong. Tell me what.
What is your name and birthday?
What have I done wrong?
You ran a stop sign and you're being
What
cited
have
for
I done
it.
wrong? On what? What have I done wrong?
You ran a stop
In
sign
what?
How stupid are you?
on that golf
Is there a
go-kart.
registered vehicle here?
No. You don't have
there
to
a
be a
registered
registered vehicle.
vehicle?
You can run a stop
Huh?
sign on a bicycle.
I don't have a registered vehicle.
All right. What is your name and birthday?
Why do you want my name and birthday?
Because you're receiving a citation.
For what?
Running a stop sign. I think I've been
With
very
what?
clear. With
On
that.
He wants to give me a citation.
Yes. I'm not going to want to. I'm going to.
For-
And you were giving me your name and birthday.
I'm not agreeing to anything.
All right. Put your hands behind your back.
No. I've done nothing.
Put your hands behind your back.
I've
You will
done
be
nothing
tased.
wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
I've done nothing wrong.
Put your hands behind your back.
The cop is trying to tase me!
Put your hands
The
behind your
cop!
back.
Help!
hands behind your
Help! Help!
Put your
You went full retard, man. Never go full retard.
This is how you embarrass yourself. When he goes to court with this body cam footage, show him acting like this, his defense lawyer, public defender, whatever it is, really won't be able to have much to work with.
hands behind your back.
Help! Help!
Somebody out here.
Help!
Put your hands behind your back.
Help!
Now.
Help! 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 Help!
I got one tase. I got one tase.
Oh my god, the quarterback is toast.
And there we go.
Help! 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 Help!
Now, let go alone. Put your hands behind your back. Now.
Please, somebody help me! Please!
No one's going to help you, bud, because you brought this on yourself, and no one's going to want to get involved with an idiot screaming like an idiot.
Get your hands behind your back.
Please! Somebody help me! Please!
Get your hands
Please!
behind.
The deputy struggled to place the suspect in handcuffs. Meanwhile, nearby witnesses stepped in to offer help in placing the suspect in handcuffs.
Listen, buddy. Slow down. Listen to his
I have his
commands.
other arm, okay?
I'm still trying to
He'll
get up.
talk to you
I'm just letting you
first.
know I have his other arm.
He'll talk to you first.
It's all right, bud.
No, after you let him handcuff.
Put your hand behind your
So the people he's been calling to help him are actually helping the police officer arrest this guy. That's ironic for this idiot.
Put your hand behind your back.
Help me! Help!
Stop it.
I didn't even do this. Why are you guys doing this? Why are you guys doing this? Why are you doing this?
Hold on.
Why are you? You got no.
Give me your hand.
Why?
Now.
This way he'll talk to you.
Come on.
Help me!
Come on. Come on.
Please help me!
Don't.
Stop it.
There you go.
I didn't do anything to him.
You
I
okay,
didn't
bud?
do anything to him.
Grab it, find somebody's custody.
No! I got my wife's dinner right there.
You have your wife's dinner right there. When did this come into place? Seriously. How does this affect anything that you do? That's got to be one of the dumbest BS excuses we've heard in a really long time to avoid getting arrested.
I got my wife did in the go-kart.
It was a stop sign.
No.
If you had listened,
No,
it would have
you
been
didn't.
nothing more than a ticket.
Oh, that accident, what did I do?
And I told you 4 times.
No, I
You didn't listen to anything.
I told you to show me.
That's his.
You didn't want to show me.
My cuffs are, my other cuffs are here somewhere.
All right, we'll find her.
Huh? But I'm asking him,
It's
what did
just a
I do?
taser,
He
it's
started
clean.
tasing me.
That's fine. I just didn't want to.
You did.
All I'm doing is driving a go.
When I told you to put your
I have it
hands
on
behind your
video.
back,
I have it on
and you
video.
decided to take a fighting stance, yeah, you got tased,
No,
son.
I didn't take. I just asked you, please show me. Okay? I live in this community. I live here.
Well, then you should have known better and just done what I said, and it would have been a
But you
freaking
didn't tell
ticket.
me nothing.
Okay.
I'm asking you, please tell me what did I do.
For like what, the 6th time he's gonna tell him you ran a stop sign. That was nothing. That was a minor nothing. You did this to yourself. There was absolutely no one to blame but you.
What'd you do? You ran a stop sign. It was that easy.
Come on, bud.
Come on.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Where's my phone?
Oh no, we'll get it.
Don't find it. It's all right there.
Please.
There's a second set of hairs.
Call him now. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I lived in this community for 3 years.
Well, then you
Never
think,
happened.
you think you would have been smarter.
What?
You think
I haven't done nothing wrong.
you ran a stop? It was nothing but a stop sign.
Number
For
7.
my wife.
Then you should have listened and just given me your name.
I didn't do anything wrong. I was asking, what did I do wrong?
And I told you 3 times.
I'm gonna
And I
go
told
and
you
let your
3
go.
times. How many? No. You don't listen. That's your problem.
What do you mean?
All you
I
had to
didn't
do was listen, and it
Why
would
you
have
didn't
been a
listen
ticket.
to me? I kept telling you, what did I do wrong?
You wouldn't listen.
What did I do wrong?
I explained it enough. You should have listened.
Look, my wife's food's right there.
Well, just don't get cold, because you're going to jail.
You know, if you were any dumber, my IQ would go down.
Why am I going to jail?
Well,
Why am I going to jail?
fighting the police.
I didn't fight you.
Okay.
I didn't fight you.
You can clear traffic if you haven't already. Spread
What's
your
going
feet.
on, man?
Spread your feet.
I didn't do anything wrong, though.
Seriously, dude. Man up and take responsibility. Stop playing the victim. You brought this on yourself.
I'm right. Look what I'm riding around in.
Yep. If you shouldn't have ran the stop sign, it would have been real simple to
What
solve.
stop sign?
The one you ran, son.
Which one?
Well, how many did you run?
None.
None.
No. No, I didn't run a stop sign.
Okay. Well, you can tell that to the judge. It's all on that camera right there. Back here.
This is not nice, man.
Sit. Yes, sir. Could have been a whole different story.
No. Come here. Can we listen, officer? Well, why are you doing this to me?
No, we're good. I had some citizens assist.
Officer,
Take
why are
it
you
slow.
doing this? Seriously, like, let's be...
You should have listened.
Listen. Look
It
at my
was
right...
a ticket.
No, you
It
didn't
would
want
have
to answer
been
me.
bullshit. You
And
know
I'm
how many-
asking you, what did I do?
And how many
I
times
don't
did I
have my
tell you?
license. I live right there.
And I said, give me your name and birthday.
I don't have it on me.
You don't know your name
Yes,
and birthday.
yes, I do.
So he gets in this little thing in the car and he drives around and stays away from home and comes back and locks himself in his room. If I promise you, we are both outstanding citizens and we don't give nobody any trouble.
And I'm not judging him in any way like that. It's just, unfortunately, like I said, it went from being him running a stop sign to nothing more than a ticket.
What happened after, like when you pulled him over, how did it?
Well, first he wouldn't stop. He stopped. It happened back at the stop.
So wild guess, I'm going to assume this is the guy he was on the phone with.
Back over where the mailboxes are?
Yeah.
Is where he ran the stop sign.
Mailboxes
Yeah.
back there, yeah.
He came all the way to here, and then instantly he's going crazy. He refused. I mean, he wouldn't tell me his name. He wouldn't do nothing. I told him 4 times, dude, this is nothing more than a traffic stop.
Yeah.
You're getting a ticket. If you don't believe it, if you don't like it, you have to take it to court. And it continued. He refused to provide any information.
It's
and then
for that. And honestly, if there's...
I told him 4 times he was going to be arrested if he didn't.
If you can please... Because we have a huge responsibility. He has 3 children that he can't even see.
Right.
I have police officers that are friends. We all love our, all against the defunding and all that. We
Right.
love our police, our sheriffs. I'm really good friends with Marciano.
Oh yeah.
Like, we're pro. Like, we do everything that we can, and he's just going through the worst time in his life right now. Literally losing 5 years of investments gone.
He was telling me a little
And
bit
he's
about
not
that.
lying.
And I don't have any reason to disbelieve him. It's just the fact. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, when you're to the point where you're fighting the police on the ground,
and he's not normally
there's
like
not,
that.
you know,
If
there's no matter. He's going to be arrested tonight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I can't help that because I can't fight on the ground with him. I tased him. I hit him. He was still fighting. I can't let him go. That's nothing but a lawsuit. I had to use force on him, and a lot of it, because he is one strong dude. Me and him were fighting on the ground until some people came out of the house.
Listen, if there's, I promise you, I'm gonna help him get the help that he needs. I'm talking to you as I'm helping him, and he's helping me.
Right.
And
brother, if there was anything I could do, I would.
There's no lawsuit, I promise you.
But it's not. I can't let him go because I used force on him. I tased him. I hit him. I struck him. I would have pepper sprayed him, but it fell off in the middle of the fight.
So it sounds like this, I'm guessing it was his brother. I think he is genuinely cares about his brother. He's generally trying to help his brother out. He's not being vulgar. He's not being hostile. He's being level-headed. He's talking to the police officer. He's explaining the situation. And I generally believe this man, that he's trying to help and everything. I'm not going to insult him. I'm not going to make funny comments. I believe that this gentleman does care and does understand about his brother's well-being. On that side of the equation, like I said, I fought with him, I had to taser him, I had to fight with him, I had to hit him. There's a point where you have to say, I'm sorry, that line has been crossed, he's going to jail. The police officer's not saying he's lying, the police officer's being understanding, okay, it's probably true, probably does believe him. But that line has been crossed, and there's nothing more they can do. Unfortunately, Hector is going to jail tonight. That's it, unfortunately.
I don't have a choice. He has to be arrested because he fought the police. I can't let him go. I'm not going to charge him with a bunch of other stuff that's going to jack him up. I'm not going to do that to him. But I have no choice. He's going to be arrested tonight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
So there's no...
He'll have a bond, and he'll be able to get out. I'm not going to jack a bunch of charges on him to screw with him. That's not how I play. But like I told him from the get-go, this was a ticket. It was nothing but
his hands on you?
Oh yeah, he was fighting back. Damn right he was.
Or he was resisting, like...
Oh, it was both. Okay. It was both. I'm not sweating like this because we had a talk. You could see where we were. We was on that ground fighting for about 5 minutes before the neighbors came out. Sir. No, there's absolutely no way because me and you were fighting on the ground. I told your brother I'm not charging you with resisting with violence. I'm not doing any. It's going to be one charge. It's a misdemeanor charge. A couple hours, you'll have a bond, and he can come pick you up. But I have no option. There's no way around it.
I don't even have money for
Well, it's going to be a couple $100 with the bondsman.
I just lost everything.
And Hector, like I said earlier, it was a ticket. That's all it was. And even if you didn't believe that you did anything wrong, all you had to do was go to court.
The suspect was charged with battery on an officer and resisting an officer with violence. In court, both initial charges were dropped, as the suspect took a plea agreement amending his charge to 1 count of resisting an officer without violence and was given 10 months of probation. A citation for failure to obey traffic control signs with a $160 fine was also included in the plea agreement.
So yeah, that was it. I mean, the cop was pretty cool and pretty straightforward with him. If Hector was having some problems, Hector, I'm sorry you had to go through that, but fighting with the police only makes things worse. As he said, it was a ticket. You could have argued it in court, possibly. Or you could have said, hey, I'm sorry, I just had a little too much fun. And you could have even, and maybe gotten a good laugh, could have got down to a warning, maybe. But you chose to go down that road. The police officer didn't choose it. He gave you every opportunity just to make it simple and go away. And even after all you went through, he still went easy on you. So, those are the police are big, mean, nasty people. I mean, he could have gotten Hector some serious prison time for what he's done. He didn't. He got on bail and was a minor plea agreement. He's probably fine. But again, take responsibility for your actions. Don't say, oh, I'm a victim, or you're all being mean, it's a grand conspiracy. No. You knew what you did. Be a man. Take responsibility. Take a ticket. Pay it. Go to court. Whatever. But do it the right way. Fighting in the street, getting tasered, does not help you at all. It makes things worse. All right? So with that, y'all take care, and I will see you when I see you.